Welcome back to another Goodwill visit. I think this is my third one today. Um, this one is not too far from where I live. I think there's three of them within a couple of miles. This one's laid out a little different. So typically straight ahead, I go straight ahead and I look at the bins, but this time I could not see any bins at all. So when that's the case, I just make a right here. But I thought I'd take a second look because there is a couple of things here. Um, but I didn't find much. There's a few shoes I liked, but I didn't like the condition they were in. I think they were cleats, so I don't know much about shoes. But I did, however, buy in my previous video a couple of shoes today, but they were in really good condition. One of them was a Nike, and the other one, oh gosh, don't quote me, maybe it's Skechers. I'm trying to think of what the other one was, but anyways, so this place has a lot of women's shoes. I think that it has only one row of men and a half a row of kids, and other than that, it's all women shoes. I was looking to hopefully flip a good pair of shoes here, but as you can see, I just didn't find anything particularly that I cared for. And here's just two rows of women's shoes. And I do look in here only because I do tend to flip women's tennis shoes or sneakers. But I just so many of them, but they're really, really bad shape. These are like, okay, I mean, I get it, they're a little dirty, but some of them are just a little beyond dirty. For me, at least for me it is. And again, you look to left and right, and some more women's shoes. Maybe I'm not seeing something. So if you guys do see a nice pair that I should have picked up, but I just didn't see anything too much to write home about. I did pick up a couple of pairs just to see what condition they were in, but not much. This store has now these I thought they were nice, but they had some. I think they're for not running but soccer or something. I'm not sure, but I really liked them. But I turned them over. I thought they were regular shoes, and they were not. So I don't know. I don't know enough about shoes to be able to tell what exactly they're for. But this particular store actually has a lot of bins, and you'll see one coming up. And maybe because it's the weekend on Sunday, but typically when I come out this way, I see an awful lot of bins, which is one of the rarest stores. I only have two stores in my area. I have a lot of bins that people Goodwill's taking out from behind the scenes storages. And so I'd like to, it's first come, first serve. I like to dig in them. Sometimes I'll find some decent stuff. This was kind of funny. I thought I'd show it to you guys. It's in an end cap. I always pay special attention to end caps. I thought that was a Nintendo or, some mobile gaming or something, but I think it was just a kid's game, and I didn't really see any name brand. I did see these, but boy, they were pretty heavy. And then, so that's an HDMI and a remote. And then there's a VGA cable in the back. So I started thinking, how the heck does that connect to the remote or to what? And there's a few there and a few down below. So, and I just noticed they were a little too heavy. And if I sell them on Amazon, I offer free shipping. So I'll be stuck with paying a lot of money for shipping on these. On eBay, I do. On some things, I offer free shipping if they're light enough. But for example, on mugs, which you'll see one down the end of the video, I did find a nice mug for a Starbucks mug. My second Starbucks today. I had too much with this toy. I do have to apologize. I spent a little too much time. But I didn't realize there was actually two slots within one color. There, the green one blinked twice. But I got that wrong. So it starts all over. You press the red, and I go, okay, I think I got it now. There's two buttons in one color, and I didn't understand that. So that's one color, and then that one has two. You have to press them both at the same time, and that means a win. So now it starts with yellow, then two yellows. Oh, see, I got it wrong. I have to press with two yellows exactly. So I thought about buying it. I probably still, I'm still right outside the Goodwill, so I'm thinking about going and get it. I think it'll help me improve my memory, and plus it's a lot of fun. See, I won it that time. I'm learning. It's like, okay, that's a two. Okay, that one works. One, two, and then two reds. I think I got it this time. Oh no, I didn't press it the right ones. Anyways, I just kept on going, but I really liked that thing. It was just a few bucks. I was trying to turn it off. I went back to it, but I saw it lit up. So it's like, is there a power button or battery or something? But I couldn't figure it out how to turn it off. So there you are. I'm trying to turn it off again, but anyways, I did see this little construction toy. I thought it was Tonka, because I would have sold this in New York minute. Tonka sells really well, even out of box. It's been my experience that they do so well. So these little thingies, something fingers they were called, I actually thought they were worth anything. And there's a bazillion of them in here, and they're like the whole box is for like a few bucks. They're not that much at all. But I couldn't find them on eBay or on Amazon. So it's like, it's too bad. But I think you can't find those because they must belong part to a larger cube. Oh, I didn't scan the box, come to think about it. I should have scanned the box. Oh well. So this store doesn't have too many board games. This was cool, but I couldn't get it to open. I think it's because it's taped on the back end, and I didn't want to spend too much time. I'm thinking that was kids' tools or something like that, but it was pretty heavy. So I gave up on it rather quickly. Oops. I dropped a couple there. So I tend to pick up to myself. So this was cool, but I think it was incomplete. This is an Avengers I saw from the side, and I thought that was really cool. But so I pulled it up to see what's exactly what's in it, and it looks like there's missing pieces. But those are the Hawks gloves. But they look a little small, don't they? And then they have this little thing on the side, like a box on the battery compartment. So I'm like, I think I'll just give up. So I give up on that rather quickly. I try not to sell anything that's not complete. And then board games wise, I'll only grab what's in new or sealed package. Only because, I don't know, I just don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I'll actually sell too many of open condition. And then not only that, I would have to take the risk and spending the money, take it home, count the pieces. Hopefully there's a manual on there that includes how many pieces there is, and so it's a lot of risk in buying new stuff. Now I have seen people buy a lot of board games just right out of the shelf. They pull them up, but who knows, maybe they have kids and the kids just want to play something. It doesn't matter if it's complete or not. So I was looking through stuffed animals. I wish I knew a little more about stuffed animals. I would like to make some extra money. There's some little Hello Kitty. I thought she was cute, but I looked for a tag, and it did have an actual tag on there, but I don't know. A Hello Kitty, I don't know if you guys have Google or go on YouTube and you hear the real story about Hello Kitty. It's a really scary story. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. You guys should pull it up, and it's a little scary, but anyways, this is the class all secured storage. I swear nothing in here is worth more than $20, but they keep it from everyone, so you have to go ask them to get a key for you. So I am trying to get better on the mugs. After seeing a few YouTube videos, I call it my education YouTube university. I am learning a little bit more about mugs. So right now I'm focusing on a couple mugs, and you'll see we got one down just at the end of I think a couple of aisles over. Um, that I'm looking for specifically Starbucks location mugs or just Starbucks mugs, or something that I can look up on eBay and make a pretty penny out of that. So I was looking through hats because I follow this guy on YouTube. I started following him recently, and he picks up just about every hat he sees. And he says he makes about 15 bucks per hat. So, but I don't know. I just didn't see anything worth $2 personally myself. But this one looked pretty unique. But it was a little dirty and it's white, so it's going to be a little difficult to get it out. And I don't think it's adjustable. It said small to medium or something like that. So I think it's going to have to fit the right size of head. But anyways, I just moved on. I didn't really care for it too much. But the hats here, they just look so flimsy. They look so flat. They don't look like they've been here. They look like it's been here for quite some time, actually. Um, this end of the aisle is practically a waste of space. These have expired, by the way. These toner cartridges for ink, for HP. That's the first thing I look at when I grab them because back when I was started doing a retail arbitrage, I did sell some and I didn't realize that they expired. And sure enough, the customer wrote me a not so friendly message saying they were dried up. So now I want to make sure I definitely look at the expiration date. It's helpful to send something that's accurate and not expired. I thought that was a fake camera up at the top left, but it wasn't. Um, this guy kind of made me think, I wonder if I ever will accidentally film someone that's wanted by the law. So I would just be curious, and if somebody's watching this, or maybe a cop or an ex-cop, oh my gosh, look at who's actually filming. This guy's been wanted for 20 years. So anyway, this calculator, excuse me, I just go on about rambling. I could not find the power button, and I didn't want to make you guys go through it too long. But I looked and I started pressing buttons, and I just could not find the power button. But it was a Casio, so I don't know how much Casios actually sell for. So I actually did not take the time to look it up. Maybe I should have, but I couldn't find the on button. There's just too many buttons, and not one of them said on off. Or I don't know. I just looked and I gave up. I couldn't find it. So on to other better and bigger things. I like these carts. They'll push, if they won't push the bins out, they will push these individual carts. And they are kind of cool because they do carry some new stuff that's coming from the back. These couple of aisles I can just do without. There's literally nothing in, at least for me, that I could flip. So this is the glassware, and at the, believe the end of this aisle on the right side is the mugs that I went to look at. I did see a few of them that I liked and considered keeping even just for myself, but I decided to just not. For some reason, I have too much stuff at home anyways. So I do apologize. I do spend a little time on this section only because I go one through one just to make sure I'm not going to miss anything, and I do turn around. This was a cool Green Bay mug, and it actually had the authentic seal on the little seal on the bottom, but I decided to not get it, even though it was in great shape. I just decided not to get it. But they have tons of mugs in this place. Actually, last week I found a Dilbert, the cartoon mug, and I was tempted to sell it, but I looked up on eBay and I couldn't find it. And most of the things I look up, no matter how odd they may be, I do tend to find on eBay. But not this particular mug, the Dilbert cartoon mug. So yeah, so I go row through row just to make sure I don't miss anything here. So I do apologize. I guess you can skip the video. But I do want to find something that's worth flipping. And now I look at these brands and it does absolutely nothing for me, only because I know there's a Royal brand that's pretty popular. I've seen it in a lot of mugs, but I, I don't know. This was a cool mug. This one has a lot of different names for Boss, so I was considering this one. But I did look it up on eBay and I did not see it. So there's my Starbucks mug. This is the one I actually have now. I go, look, Starbucks, yay. It's actually dated 2006, believe it or not. So I did keep this mug. It's actually in really great condition. I think there's a couple of minor scuffs that I was able to good old spit and shine. I'm kidding. Properly washed, I should say. And I did get it cleaned out. So other than that, I did see a couple of ones I wanted to keep just for myself, but I decided against it. But some of these, I think there's a nice Hawaiian mug in there that look really nice. But I don't know, I just couldn't find myself to actually pick it up. So what do I see here? I found, oh, I thought this would be worth something, but no. And again, it could be $1,000 mug. I don't know the difference yet. I need to get more educated on mugs, on how to distinguish a mug I can flip for good money versus a mug I'm gonna waste my money on. So I think I'm coming to the end of my mug video, my mug section video. So yeah, this mug costed me, I think it was $2, which is cheaper than the other Starbucks mug I got today. That was $4. So I think this is $2. So yeah, but there was a lot of nice ones out there. I just, it's like, how many mugs do you need at home? There's too many mugs. That one I saw and I thought about it. Maybe somebody would belong to that group or membership. This one I was considering taking. If you take a look at it, it's really cool. I had second thoughts about this one. It is pretty old. I did see the date on there. And the handle is so cute. It's got the little half a heart. And I just decided against it. Unfortunately, maybe I should have kept it. But I guess if it's there next week, I will look it up on eBay to see if it's actually worth anything. But if somebody thinks any of these mugs are worth keeping, then flipping actually, let me know. And I do tend to come to this Goodwill at least once or twice a week, only because they do get new stuff out almost on a daily basis. So I thought these were a complete set, but I think the back end was missing. But I've actually sold a lot of headphones. Lots and lots of headphones. Another card. This store had a lot of cards at the store, but this one couldn't find anything in here. So I'm getting ready to check out, and I have to say thanks for watching the video. Please click on thumbs up and share.